Here go the Wacky Racers, and they are freewheeling to wheeling. It may look like rolling hills and picturesque pastoral from here on out, but the Wacky Racers aren't here to relax. They're out to win this wacky race, and no one's more determined than that devious duo, Dick Dastardly and Muttley. But here come Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth. Bang, that was a cruncher. Right now, it's anyone's guess who will win this race. It's tough going as the Wacky Racers jostle for... Sorry, forget about that. Wait a second. It looks like that 00 duo are up to something. What's going on here, Dick?
Oh, I'm having a blast. What's that burning smell?
And the Wacky Racers are back in action. Goodness! It looks like Penelope Pitstop is taking a moment to freshen up. A little way out wacky powder power should take care of that shiny nose. And all of the other contestants for that matter. Peter Perfect pumps his way into the air using inflate-a-tire power. The Army Surplus Special uses landmine power and takes it to the air with a boom. Wham bam, what a grand slam! Penelope Pitstop makes a lovely attempt to parasol power her way to the lead. Everyone's pushing their machines to the limit as the Wacky Racers take on this tough track. But what's this? Wait a second, it looks like that 00 duo are up to something. But what have we here? Free gas! Wait a minute, don't I recognize the sniveling snout of that over-attentive attendant? What are the Wacky Racers in for now? And the Wacky Racers are back in action. Goodness! It looks like Penelope Pitstop is taking a moment to freshen up. A little way-out wacky powder power should take care of that shiny nose. And all of the other contestants for that matter. But Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth are up to something. The Slime Brothers summon Airmobile Pterodactyl power and Dino soar into the sky. Red Max puts a speedy spin on things with super prop power. But there goes Penelope Pitstop. Bazooka power shoots the Army Surplus Special toward the fighting front line of the race. Watch out for the Crimson Hay Baler. The race is in full swing. Never mind that. Bash them buttons and wiggle them sticks. Dash like mad and spin them slicks. It's a photo finish. And in first place, it's Red Max. Luke and Blubber Bear are in second, and the Army Surplus Special in third place. And there go the Wacky Racers. Why, oh why, Wyoming? This is the question that rests on everybody's lips. Only at the end of this race will anyone have the foggiest idea of who's a flop and who's come out on top. The gruesome twosome turn up the heat with dragon flame power. The Bouldermobile bashes ahead as the Slag Brothers resort to dual club power. what a mess. The racers are making their wacky way down the track. Professor Pat Pending is aiming to pick up the spare using bowling ball power. Wait, what's this? Goodness! It looks like Penelope Pitstop is taking a moment to freshen up. A little way-out wacky powder power should take care of that shiny nose. And all of the other contestants, for that matter. Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth hover to the head of the pack using helicopter saw power. It's full speed ahead for the wacky racers. Penelope Pitstop is charming the competition with her beauty power. Chuggabug sprays ahead as Luke and Blubber Bear spring a leak with leaky boiler power. Wait a second, it looks like that 00 duo are up to something.
Oh, Dastardly, I feel like a breath of fresh air. How about you?
And the wacky racers are back in action. The wacky race is in full swing. Everyone is driving flat out for victory. It looks like a tight race so far. The wacky racers will try anything to get the upper hand as they zip, zoom, and zing their way to the checkered flag. It looks like the Turbo Terrific has an oil leak. No, it's oil slick power, and it's making things slippery for the competition. Yikes, what a collision. Looks like the sky's the limit for that double-decker cloudburster as Red Max uses fly power. But Penelope Pitstop does it again. The Chuggabug scrimp heads up, racers. Wait a second, it looks like that 00 duo are up to something. What are the Dastardly pair up to now? They seem as busy as bees.
Oh, yes. And soon the freshly appointed sharp ends of my wicked waspy warriors will put an end to those wacky highway high rollers. Oh, dress me in daisies if this isn't my most devious diversion.
And the wacky racers are back in action. This track is really testing the mettle of our wacky racers. The Army Surplus Special uses landmine power and takes it to the air with a boom. Penelope Pitstop makes a lovely attempt to parasol power her way to the lead. The Ant Hill Mob carry their car to the front of the race using hoist power, but the Slag Brothers make their move. Goodness, it looks like Penelope Pitstop is taking a... Sorry, forget about that. Leave some rubber on the road. Last across the line is the loser. It's Mad Dash time. And it's a photo finish. And in first place, it's Peter Perfect. Rufus Roughcut and Sawtooth are in second, and the Ant Hill Mob in third. What's cooking in the soggy bog of traffic jambalaya, I hear you say? Well, folks, we have a great race on the menu with plenty of prestige in the pot, and everyone is starving for first place. Penelope Pitstop is charming the competition with her beauty power. But what's this? Goodness! It